Emily Parker's heart raced as she clutched the worn leather folder in her hands. Inside it, her resume, her last hope. After months of job rejections and dwindling savings, this interview at Ridgeway Tech Solutions could finally change everything. She had rehearsed her answers 100 times, mapped the route twice, and left early. Nothing could go wrong today, or so she thought. If you believe true kindness always finds its way back, please tap the like button now and subscribe to support more stories like this. The morning sun glared against the windshield as Emily's old Toyota hummed down the highway toward downtown. She glanced at the clock, 8:15 a.m. She had plenty of time. But as she neared an overpass, she spotted a man standing beside a broken-down silver sedan, waving desperately. Most cars sped past. Something about the way he stood, defeated, exhausted, made her slow down. Her mind screamed, "You'll be late." But her heart whispered, "He needs help." Emily pulled over. The man, in his 50s, wore a wrinkled dress shirt and looked pale. He explained that his car battery had died, and his phone wasn't working. His voice trembled with frustration as he admitted he was on his way to an important meeting. Without hesitation, Emily said, "I can give you a ride. I'm heading downtown." He looked at her, surprised. "Are you sure? You don't even know me." She smiled softly. "We all need a little help sometimes." They climbed into her car, and as she drove, she tried not to glance too often at the time. 8:45, 8:55. Her interview was at 9 o'clock sharp. Traffic thickened near the city center. Every red light felt like a knife twisting in her chest. By the time she dropped the man off in front of a tall glass building, her pulse was pounding. "Thank you," he said, gripping her hand. "You didn't have to do that." Emily smiled, though her eyes were wet. "Good luck with your meeting." Then she sped off, praying she wouldn't be too late. When she arrived at Ridgeway Tech, the lobby clock read 9:27. Her shoulders sagged. The receptionist gave her a sympathetic look and said softly, "I'm sorry, ma'am. The CEO just wrapped up the interviews. He's heading into a meeting now." Emily's chest tightened. All the months of hope, gone in a heartbeat. She managed a polite nod, whispered, "Thank you anyway," and turned to leave. Outside, she sat on a bench, staring blankly at the city skyline. "I did the right thing," she told herself. "Even if it cost me everything." Minutes turned into an hour. She was about to head home when she heard a familiar voice. "Miss Parker." She turned, and froze. It was the same man she had helped that morning, standing there in a crisp suit now, holding a coffee. He smiled warmly. "I owe you an apology," he said. "I should have told you earlier, I'm Daniel Reed, CEO of Ridgeway Tech." Emily's eyes widened. "Wait, you're—" "Yes," he said, chuckling softly. "The car battery was real, though. I was on my way to the office when I met you. And you, Miss Parker, gave a stranger a ride, knowing it could cost you your own chance." Tears welled in her eyes. "I just couldn't leave you there." He handed her the coffee. "That's exactly the kind of person I want on my team. Someone who chooses humanity over convenience." He paused, his tone warm and sincere. "If you're still interested, I'd like you to start on Monday." Emily couldn't speak. All she could do was nod as her voice broke into a whisper. Thank you so much." Daniel smiled. "Don't thank me. You earned this, before you even walked through the door." As he walked away, Emily felt the weight of everything she had lost, and then, the overwhelming realization of everything she had just gained. That night, she sat by her window, the city lights flickering outside, thinking about the chain of small choices that led her here. Helping a stranger. Missing an interview. And somehow, finding her destiny in both. Sometimes, life tests us when we least expect it. And sometimes, the doors we think we've missed were never meant to open, because something greater is waiting just beyond them. We'd love to hear your story. What is the most memorable act of unexpected kindness you have witnessed or received? Share it in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share, because kindness has the power to change not just one life, but the world around us.